Hey guys, it's McLean. This is the Millenaire tutorial. I decided, well, showcase. I thought I'd do. It's been a while since I've been able to get on, so Millenaire has gone forward quite a bit since I've last been on, and this is likely to come out when another update has already been out for it. So it'll be out date, but hopefully not by much. Um, a nice little view of the person building. I think it's the bakery. Yeah, I think that's the bakery that they're building that one with. Uh, so Millerin, I just looked on the wiki. There is about 5 different buildings. If you 1 second, I will go and check what they are. They are agricultural. Agricultural deals with things mainly like food, and they are made by the wand. If you use it on a mossy cobblestone, you got artisanal, or whatever the heck that is, and these are villages that are good for providing tools, weapons, and armor. So they do hoard resources, and they give you things like you can buy things like cobblestone, glass, and stone. I think for cheaper prices. I don't know if it's cobblestone, glass, and stone, like natural stone, the stuff that you reburn after you make it into cobble. Apparently, they sell it for a cheaper price, and you can do that one by clicking the wand on the lapis lazuli. You got Ecclestiki. I'm like really screwing these over. Um, this one is more of a religious village, and you do that by clicking the wand on a gold block. You also have the military, which centers itself around well, it's one for the safety of its village, so it faces off like hostile monsters are its like top priority for killing. You can generate this village by using on the wand again on the iron block. Um, and the last one is it just says town. Um, it's the 5th type of the village, and it was added. Well, in my particular version, it's the one that has just been added, and it contains all the buildings except for the town hall and the abbey. But it's centered around the fort, and I don't think any of the other ones are. And you can create it by using the diamond, using the wand on the diamond block. All of these are randomly generated, and each one has a certain rarity. As the last one says, it's the rarest of all, so I'd say they all have a different rarity to being built. When it comes down to things like buildings and whatnot, they have taverns. That is a cattle farm, I think, or a pig farm. I'm not too sure. It looks like a cattle farm. That's clearly for wheat. I am on the I made the town. Yeah, I have got a couple of mods on. 1.6 is gonna be out next week, so I'm gonna be looking forward to that and do a video on that. Maybe depends. Oh look, there's a spider over there. So I've created a town, and my one is the rarest of all according to the wiki for Millerin, and Millenaire has its own wiki. So if you want to get every last detail for it, I suggest you go onto that site. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give you a brief overview of what you can do with this mod. I quite like it. It adds randomly generated buildings at the start of so when you load up a new world, you will get a new village. And if you already have an existing world, you can actually plop down a piece of a block of iron or lapis or mossy cobblestone and create your own village, the one that you want, particularly the one that's either more religious, or one that's more for weapons and armor, or one that's more for defending itself against things like spiders. Where is that one gone? I was probably gonna come back to kill. Oh, there's a zombie. So each one's population starts off at 6, I do believe. Yep. My one is up to 9 now. There's possibly actually I'll tell me here. Yep. There is more for this one, but I think they're only supposed to have three males and three females to start with. I think my ones have just been like given an extra person for some reason. But you get things like taverns get built, things like forges for weapons. You get quarries or miners to well go mining for cobblestone and glass and whatnot. So they in turn provide the village with cobble and stone, which in earlier versions you would have to trade it with them so they could upgrade. But as the villages are now be given such villages so they can actually go and build up without your help, which I think is actually quite a smart idea. So most of the time when you're in Minecraft, you're off for days on end mining, and when you come back, you'll find that your village that you've just been mining to help out had already expanded itself, and you'll be amazed at what's expanded into. You can get things like churches and guard towers. For some reason, it builds. Every single one I've had so far is built off it. I think they call it. I don't know what they call it. I think this guy's a French guy, so I don't know what they call it in French. I'm gonna go with his French anyway. But I don't know exactly why, but they always seem to build the bakery. I keep calling it the bakery. I don't know if it's actually a bakery or not. But they keep building the bakery first off for me, so hopefully they start building the guard tower, because where did that come from? I think it was him. That was close. Right. So, I've actually didn't know that there were five. I only thought originally that there were three that you could get, since the new updates, but apparently you can get more than that. I think they have a set way that they do the building, and like depending on what kind of village you have, depends on what kind of way they structure the buildings. Of certain like the way they build, like what buildings they build depends on what kind of village you have. So if you have the religious one, I think they'll go and they'll build the church first, and then if they have a military one, they'll try and go out for things like guard towers and things like that. Things that would defend them. Uh, why did they like not attack them? That's weird. Oh yeah, so village like buildings themselves can actually upgrade over time depending on the resources of the village. Um, in fact, if I go over to the other one I had, this is not actually my starting one. Okay, don't die, don't die, don't die. This isn't my starting village. My starting village is over there, over this cliff, like hill. The reason I made a new one was because that one was too small to expand any further. So I decided to make one. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna cheat. Okay, me. So my one was they do need a certain amount of space to expand, and as it turns out, mine was too small to expand properly. So I decided to make a new one. Um, you can see it from here. The fort turns to upgrades eventually from being wood to cobble. So my fort over there will eventually turn to cobble, thankfully. I don't like it, the idea of having a wooden fort. It just doesn't appeal to me. That's not good. Ow, that was my face. Ah, well, I just spawned inside my house. Okay, I'm gonna clearly need some protection. Um, they can actually make you do the villagers when they make weapons, they don't make like iron axes and whatnot. They actually make their own weapons. You even get you got a Norman broadsword. I have no idea what the damage on any of these are. But I think I can remember reading that they do have a pretty good damage rate and durability rate. The Norman armor to me kind of looks like a well, no, I think they have the same kind of damage as a by the looks of it, a diamond sword. But yeah, so see what I mean? The that's actually a house, and it's upgraded to the point where it's got glass windows, and it's starting to go to cobble. There's the cobble fort. It's not fully upgraded yet. So many animals and mobs that I hate. It hasn't actually upgraded any further than this house, that house. They have a cattle farm or a pig farm or whatever they have, and they have this. They have upgraded this one quite a bit, and they've upgraded the other houses around it, not too much. I did actually try to, like, see, not enough space. I actually, that was, you probably can't see it. That there, all that green bit there, was all originally just ice, and I went through it and I tried to make myself an extra area to build into, but they didn't take it, so I've been stuck with this small village thing from here. So I went off and I made my own one. In fact, I even made another one, which there was another village I had, and I'll cut straight to that one just now. I think that'd probably be a smart idea because it's going to be a while through the nether to me to get there, so see you guys in a sec.